No, the okay. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to our blog. All right. This is Juliana, and I'm James, and this is our first blog that we decided to blog every day about interesting things. One thing that's interesting, of course, tax day is coming up next month, April 15th. So you guys don't forget to file your taxes because you don't want to mess up with Uncle Sam. And another interesting thing, our Big Read, the National Endowment for the Arts. I'm part of the Carlos Bulasan Book Club. And this is the book that they assigned to our branch at the Echo Park Library. And the title of this book is Can't We Talk About Something More Pleasant? Now, I didn't really know what this book was about until I started reading at the first 5 pages of this book. And it's actually pretty funny because the writer is kind of like a cartoonist and kind of talks about aging and having to take care of her parents as they reach that stage where, they, as what the book says, when the child becomes the parent. And so, yeah, I'm excited to do this book for our Big Read this year, next month in April. Now, the other interesting thing is this little kit right here. Yeah, this is Basil. Yeah, it's like a My Sweet Basil garden kit. And this is for me to teach Juliana and her sister Jamie the love of nature. Learning to plant. And I think basil is also a pollinator plant. But having that connection to nature in an urban setting is very important. And if we want to have a brighter future, we need to start teaching the next generation this love for nature as well as love for cooking. As what Jamie Oliver said in his TED Talk speech, we need to teach the young generation how to cook. And to cook, you need ingredients. And we need to learn how to grow the ingredients. So we're gonna open this up soon. And we'll bring you guys along as we progress. And as Jamie and Juliana learn to germinate these seeds and take care of this herb. Yeah. All right, what else is interesting? This is interesting. The iPhone 15 Pro Max. We're recording on this phone now, and I think it's definitely worth it. The focus on cinema that this phone has, or we're using an external mic on it, and I think it's pretty good. And so if you guys are still on the fence whether to upgrade to get the newest iPhone 15 Pro Max or just a regular one, I think it's definitely worth it. Of course, if it's a new budget, but if you're into production, if you're a content creator, a blogger, I think it's a wonderful tool to produce great content. And let's see, another interesting thing, one of my regulars here, stick with it. And so this is basically what we're trying to do. Every day we're going to blog about interesting things. And this book talks about strategies to make changes for the better in your life. And one of it is just to keep a routine. So that way you don't have to think about it too much. It becomes second nature. So if we keep on blogging every day, interesting things that I think is interesting, it becomes second nature, and we don't have to think about whether we want to do it or not. You know, we just do it every day. And then the last interesting thing, this book, finally, I've been looking for this book. It's a book about Arnis, Filipino martial arts, and you know, everyone talks about Keanu Reeves and the movie John Wick, as well as other movies. But Filipino martial arts has kind of like become one of the popular martial arts in Hollywood, and you know, pretty much like there's a whole history that hasn't been explored yet, and I'm gonna be reading more on that and exploring more opportunities to share that story, the story of the Filipino martial arts, Eskrima Kali Arnis, and produce some wonderful content as well. And so that wraps up our interesting things for today. And till next time, tomorrow, we will see you again. Bye.